We went to the market in Esporles the other day, and we bought some Sobrasada, and so I did say at the time that I'd show you how I cook it. Anita nipped into the bakery there and bought a bottle of wine. That's what you do when you go to a bakery, isn't it? Well, Anita, we also got some bread, so here's the brown bread to go with it. And I bought some sun-dried tomatoes. These are tomatoes that have been hung to dry a little. Intensifies the flavour, and we got some locally honey, so we're going to have a go with that as well. I put a little bit of honey in, just to add some sweetness to the Sobrasada. So let's get cracking and join us in the cookery. There's actually quite a lot of Sobrasada here, so I'm just going to take about half of it, and I'll just cut it across there, show you what it looks like on the inside. Like a sausage, if you like. So there you go, and it's got a skin on it. I don't actually want the skin, so I'm just going to peel that away, and we'll throw that away, and we're just going to cook the Sobrasada. So I'm just going to put that into a frying pan, and we're going to actually fry it for a little while. It doesn't need any oil, just the Sobrasada on its own. So I'm not going to have the heat on too high, so I'll just turn that down a little bit and put the pan on there, and then I'm just going to pop the Sobrasada into the pan, and then I'll break it up a little bit into pieces, and you'll see as it starts to cook, it's going to break down quite a lot. So I'll just use a spatula to do that. Just break it into little pieces. Just the Sobrasada, and once it's started to cook a little, I'll add the honey. I'm not going to put a lot of honey in, just about a spoonful. So that's it. I'm going to break it up. It'll break up a lot more as it starts to get warm. I'm actually going to cook the Sobrasada, but many Mallorquins will not. They'll just spread this straight onto the bread and eat it like that. But I prefer it cooked. It's got a much nicer flavour for me. And we're introduced to this in many of the restaurants that we go to, particularly Cana Joana, which is just close to us in Geneva, and we have the Sobrasada with toast there. Got the temperature a little bit too high on here, so I'll just turn it down here. Certainly don't want to be burning this. And as it gets hot, the fat will start to come out of it. I've just got that on a low heat now, and while that's cooking away, I'm going to put some bread into the toaster, because we have this with toast. And just put that in. And it's just now softening up quite nicely. There are different Sobrasadas. This one is picante, so it's got a little bit of spice to it. And just to make it that little bit sweeter, I will, in a moment, I'm going to add a little honey. Only a spoonful, teaspoon, not a lot of honey, don't want to make it too sweet. I'll just add to the flavour. You can see now the fat's now starting to come out. We're rendering this, and that's nearly ready. I've got a little honey here, just going to push that in, and that will melt nicely into the Sobrasada. Just add that little bit of sweetness to it. Nearly done now. that's nicely cooked and ready for that. I'm happy with that. So I now transfer it to one of these brown bowls, which is very, very typical here. I'm sure probably the Mallorquins will actually cook it in the brown bowls. It's really yummy. And there's the Sobrasada, ready for us to put on our toast. One of the ingredients I forgot to mention was the garlic, very important. So I just cut the top off the garlic like that, and that gets rubbed into the bread. When we go to a restaurant, Anita always asks me to do this, don't know why. And the tomatoes, I just needed to clean that. They tend to be a little bit dusty sometimes, so just clean it off. And that gets rubbed into the bread like that. And now for the Sobrasada. So the Sobrasada now gets put onto the toast. And this is how we start many of our meals when we go out to a Mallorquin restaurant. And that's how we cook our Sobrasada.